those were just some highlights. So good morning, everyone. It's an absolute privilege to be here with you today. So I joined Revizto about 6 months ago. So after 20 years in the big tech companies like Bentley Systems and PTC. So then I came to Revizto for one specific reason. Even from the outside, I saw a company who actually listens. Listens to their customers, listens to the people in the office, listens to the people in the field, listens to you. And what I'm hearing is we're at a crossroads right now with massive resource shortage, shrinking labor forces, but at the same time, the demand for infrastructure is literally exploding. So my mandate as CPO is really, really simple. No bullshit. It's just impact, right? We aren't here to build cool features, as much as we would like this. We don't need to build technology no one needs, right? Or technology in search for a problem. If it doesn't have an ROI, if it doesn't make your life better, if it doesn't make you faster, we shouldn't build it. And before we talk about what we are building in 2026, I want to spend some time on what is available right now. So we recently launched Revizto 5.17, and this wasn't just a small update. This was a direct response on your feedback about friction. So for those of you who are working on projects hundreds of miles long, highways, rails, roads, utilities, you know the pain of navigating a 3D space with this long, winding, and narrow, but it's clunky. So linear navigation now allows you all to move through infrastructure projects with the same precision you'd have in high-rises. One tool for all your civil projects. And yes, we heard you. You wanted to validate and test your work before the whole world sees it. Who was that? I'm glad you like it. So local preview. With local preview, you can explore your changes from Revit locally now. So you can privately explore, validate, make it right before sharing it with everybody else. That's a big one for me as well here. Oh, you're welcome to give a round of applause if you like it. Issue automation workflows. This came in summer, but it really deserves to be highlighted, right? We want to liberate you from manual follow-ups. They're time-consuming, they cost money, there are mistakes made. We want the software to do the heavy lifting. The heavy lifting of tracking so you can resolve the issues and not spending time on any spreadsheets. So now's the moment I think everyone is waiting for, right? What are we working on? Let's look ahead to 2026 and maybe into 2027. So for the next 18 months, we're working on 3 strategic pillars. Number 1, 2D workflows. Second, enterprise scalability. And number 3, we're really looking into the data layer. And that's going to be a big topic today. So let's be honest. The field still runs on 2D. So starting with Revizto 5.18, which, by the way, will arrive in August. That's our target. We are making technical reviews more flexible than ever. So we are finally supporting long naming conventions, including ISO 19650. And you will also be able to overlay and compare more than one sheet at a time. More than 2, actually. So you also told us you don't always want to create a formal issue. When you start annotating, when you're reviewing, when you scribble, when you get your notes in. Felt a little bit backwards, right? You create the issue first and then you make your notes. We're giving you more flexibility on this. So with 5.18, you will be able to save your work as a draft and come back later and only convert the markups when you are ready to share with the rest of the world. And as you grow, managing Revizto shouldn't become a bottleneck. So right now, fragmented licenses, data silos, they create a management depth, right? It's a tax on your time. To solve this, we are launching a unified account level, consolidating all your licenses into a single seamless view. So there's no more setting up SSO 5 times, 7 times, 9 times for every single project. Add a user once, and they are available for the global organization. So every license and project across your entire organization is in a single place. And this will strengthen data security, but it effectively prevents unauthorized access as well. So that's a very, very important point for us and for you. And we all know it is important. We talked about worker shortage right now, right? Skills gaps, all of this at the beginning. It is important to onboard people fast when you find them. Give them the right information to get the job done. But it's even more important when they're not part of the project anymore to offboard them immediately. So this will give you all the traceability you need for that. Finally, hey, we're not yet done. I heard the alarm somewhere. So finally, we are opening the doors. We are opening the doors because the data, your data, shouldn't be trapped inside Revizto. Today we are announcing a read-only API for object properties, so you can fully automate your own custom workflows. And tomorrow we give you access to the whole model. So here's a few examples of how this could look like, right? For example, quantification. Let's pull data directly into your external tools for automated quantity takeoffs, or for cost estimation, or for validation, right? Audit your model for quality. Track site installation progress in real time. Or for procurement. I think that's a big one. Procurement. You can now push the quantities from the model directly into your procurement solution. There's no detour via spreadsheets anymore, no delays. And I want you to sign up for our beta starting now. These things, what you've just seen, this is the foundation. So we have accessible data, and it's your way on your terms. You control it. But now I want to take a moment. I want to just reflect the world we are living in right now and how it has changed. In this industry, this conference as well, we talk a lot about AI. But who would have predicted that the past 2 weeks alone, would feel like 2 years of change? New models are dropping. Entire markets are reacting. Business models are challenged right overnight. You have read it everywhere, right, online. So these headlines, they're from right now. The AI wake-up and the death of software. The AI wake-up isn't coming. It's already here. And it's moving extremely fast. So frankly, if you don't pay attention, you're already behind. So here's the good news. We paid a lot of attention. In fact, we've been quietly working on something that sits right at the intersection of everything I just showed you, right? Open APIs, enterprise-grade security, and we used the most novel AI infrastructure available today. MCP, or the Model Context Protocol. Think of this as a universal translator for AI. Right? The name MCP basically tells it. Model Context Protocol stands for a model, a standard way, any AI model, to securely access context, so your data, which it needs to be useful, actually. And then, using a universal protocol to work across all tools and industries. So very simple, MCP. It's kind of idiot-proof, right? But more importantly, it is secure. And you can just speak to it. Speak to it using your favorite AI tool, like Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT. So let's see it. So here, we built a prototype using Revizto, connecting it with an MCP server, talking to Claude. And with Claude, we can basically ask all the questions to all the data inside Revizto. For example, show me all the issues about the Made Right project. You see there are only 5. So that's sweet. But they're all assigned to the same person, so who might that be? Let's raise the priority for 3. And the other 2, see what we do. Jason, work is behind. So the other 2 are actually already done, because Jason is actually usually not behind. You all know him. He's usually ahead of the game. So what you have just seen now is only possible because of the foundation we built and how we invest in what we're doing. So that demo was just one application. One. There are dozens of others. Right? Think about model audits, issue triage, digital handover, data transformation. Just think about it, and then you ask your favorite tool. You talk to it, right? So review all recent model uploads and let me know if the naming conventions are right. Just check it. Everything. Or here's where the real deal is. Cross-reference. Cross-reference the current mechanical equipment in Revizto with the external procurement system or spreadsheet or whatever it is, how you manage it, right? And let me know what the risk is. Are we running out of time? Are things delivered too late? Just flag it, tell me. You can just ask these questions to your favorite tool, connecting it with Revizto via the MCP server. So this generation of AI isn't really the death of software, but it raises the bar. It raises the bar to connect and fit better into your workflows. And that's actually what counts, right? Making the software work for you and not being in the software, and that is the process, and that's how you need to work. It needs to work for you in your workflows. That's exactly what we are doing. And the current generation of AI raises the bar so we all can do this together. And it enables so many more things. I think it's simply amazing. But for us here at Revizto, that's not even the headline, right? The headline we want to go for, or the headline is, Revizto never touches your data. That doesn't change. We are not building a closed system. And Arman talked about it yesterday. He said yesterday, our entire philosophy is about building an open and secure ecosystem. So your data is not used to train any AI. Nobody else benefits from your IP. You bring your own AI, you keep your IP. We're not touching it, so does anybody else. And quite frankly, that's the opposite of what many of our competitors are doing right now. They're locking you in. They're reducing your choices. And they quietly increase your risk. Why do they call this innovation? That's not innovation. That's a lock-in. That's not your choice. That's not fitting your workflow. We are going the other direction deliberately, for you and with you. And I want to be completely transparent about something else. Of course, we are using AI internally across my entire product organization. But not to cut corners. But not to replace any people. Right? We are doing this to serve you better. It's actually helping us run customer discovery way faster. Right? We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you more often. We want to hear more from you. We want to come back. We want to validate things with you. We want to build it in days. We want to take your feedback and build mock-ups and validate them in days and not in months. And that's where AI helps us. It is also accelerating delivery. So the roadmap, our roadmap, because it's your input, our roadmap, the one I just walked you through, isn't aspirational. It's really achievable. And that's what we are going for. That's why we're using AI. But one of our own internal principles is what we call relentlessly human. So AI makes us faster, no doubt about it, right? But your workflows, your expertise, your feedback, this is what really guides us, what keeps us pointed in the right direction. So we need this. And we are not going to stop listening to you. We are not going to stop showing up. That's a promise. That's a commitment I'm making. I need your input so we can build our joint roadmap. Satisfies your workflows. So, everything I've shared today, the 2D improvements, the enterprise controls, the open API, the AI prototype, none of this exists without a two-way relationship, without you giving us feedback. And I want to be direct about something. There's a word which is thrown around in the industry a lot. Partner. Everybody wants to be your partner. Every vendor calls himself a partner. It's on every website, every pitch deck, every renewal conversation. But we don't just want to claim it. We want to earn it. We want to earn to be your partner. So to us, being a true partner, this really means we don't disappear after the contract is signed. In fact, this is where the work starts. It means our industry consultants are always with you, and they are committed to understand your business and project needs and setting you up for success. It means when you tell us something is not working, we move fast. I want the entire product organization to feel the same urgency you have when things go sideways. It actually means we are interested in your outcomes. We are invested in your outcomes, and not just your renewal. We really pride ourselves in listening. But listening only works if you're willing to talk. So here's my ask. First, download Revizto 5.17. Roughly 50% of you have. So look left or right, one of these person hasn't. You can't give us feedback on things you haven't touched. I want you to get in there, use it. Use linear navigation, use issue automation, use the local preview, break something. Don't break something, but tell us what you think. We want your feedback. Second, who do I talk to? Join our events. You're all here. Thank you for that. But Unplugged is existing for one reason. I want my product managers, I want my product team in the same room with you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what's working. I want to hear what's not working. I want your ideas where we go. We built this roadmap together. This is our roadmap, our joint roadmap. We need to exactly understand how we can move this industry forward together with you. So please join. Same with our CIO events and roundtables. As Arman mentioned yesterday, we're expanding and taking it global. Very exciting. Last but not least, come find us. Doesn't matter if you're a BIM manager, a field lead, contractor. Find us, find me, find my team. There's so many here of us. Right now, start right here. We really want to hear from you. And we're actively designing the next wave of workflows. And the next wave of workflows is the one where you are very involved in. I want your fingerprints. I need your fingerprints all over that. So tell us. There's a saying. The saying says, innovation drives growth. But your collaboration, all of you, your collaboration is what points us in the right direction. In the rehearsal, I said, you are our compass. You are our compass to get this right. So let's make it right together. Thank you.